Between building, remodeling homes, creating content, I'm burnt out. Well, that's why I started using Upwork. I rely on outside help just to keep things moving. Upwork helps me scale up or down without massive overhead or long-term commitments. Post a job for free on Upwork.com and finally take something off your plate.
NBA game of the day for Thursday. I like the Lakers to defeat the Philadelphia 76ers for the 31st win at home. Sixers is 31, entering the game against Curry with 31 wins for the season. The Lakers to get their win over the Philadelphia 76ers, and the 76ers a winning streak of 5 games, assuming that the 76ers beat the Warriors. They could enter the LA game with 14 wins away. But what really does it for me is that the Lakers are going to get the win over the 76ers, the team that is based at the birthplace of Kobe. The wins have to start coming out all with Austin Reeves and Goki LeBron and company back. I think they will go for their 33rd win against the Thunder. It is NBA Finals exclamation 33, so I do like Lakers to beat the 76ers on Thursday night.
There's a bunch of people in the last 10 years that got their name on the back of a Laker jersey.
The Snowtime Lakers.
Y'all cheating. They used to beat it. Like, you had like that, wear that jersey, that meant something. They just give it out. Like it's a Clipper jersey.
50-49.
No. Okay, first of all.
There's still only 3 jerseys to see in the store.
I love Lakers fans, dog. You wanted to trade.
You can name. You said 50 what?
50-49.
You know that only means something if you average enough points.
8 points?
You average 5 to 8, and you want to throw those.
So if it's 9, you get 50.
Yeah, 50%. I take 2 shots. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, man. Get your ass out of here. I was happy with you. No, I wasn't happy. I wish a motherfucker would lose $10 happy. I'm 250, 40, 90.
Man, I'm like,
When Steph does it, when Clay does it, when Kawhi does it, it averaging 30. You want to tell me you're sitting at 75, averaging 5 points? Come on, man.
Is under 10?
I'm missing some Braves, man.
Yeah.
Damn, man. Gary Benson, man.
He played
I guarantee you ball out now.
Who?
He played that Tyler Perry movie.
I
Guarantee you ball out.
don't care what you do when you're gone. I just care about what happens
I'm
when
just saying, for the last,
we got another one.
last 5 years, everybody that left the Lakers either got fucking $6 million a year for Beasley, got paid, and then in Sacramento, what's his name? I can't think of his name.
Monk.
Got paid 85. Who else let go? I'm talking about in that position. That supposed to be hard scores off the bench and shit. That's 22, yeah. Oh, the Schroeder. He didn't get paid, but he was balling. He was balling.
Schroeder. All right, well.
Think about that.
Thank you.
Schroeder, Beasley, and
So, despite the Gabe Vincent trade for Luke Kennard, biggest story for the Lakers this week, still back in center Jackson Hayes being suspended for 1 game for pushing the Wizards mascot. Talked about this yesterday in the show.
So we still got to connect, and he wanted out.
he's not. Nobody gonna pay for him.
He didn't waive him. He wanted out. But here's the video of Hayes pushing the mascot. Talked about it yesterday. And I don't care what people say. No, you don't care.
This is so funny, man.
This is damn. Why he got off the seat? He got up on the bench. He got up on the bench.
Can we show it again one more time, Ian, please? So, incident occurred during the pregame of the Lakers-Wizards game on January 30th with video showing Hayes intentionally pushing the Wizards mascot, Gee Whiz, as it ran down the sideline. I want to try to unite the couch, chat. All right, we've been arguing.
Damn. Maybe somebody else. I'm sorry.
After Hayes pushed the mascot, ricocheted into one of the Wizards dancers. The suspension for the Lakers game tonight against the Sixers.
I'm gonna be a mascot no more. I'm not gonna be a mascot no more.
We definitely might get
So
sued.
did he deserve that one?
Much a week there.
And he bring me in too. We all
Like, you don't push the mascot, bro.
not like that.
He just doing his job.
Yeah, you don't push
Doing his job. Yeah, team, I'm like, I'm thinking of this. It's funny. Like doing his job.
mascot.
It's already hot as fuck. Ain't been in this shit all day.
You ain't hit nobody since you been in the league. You ain't did nobody since you been in the league. You want to hit the mascot. Like,
He got off the seat. What made him
you dumbass.
He got a drug test, motherfucker.
Yeah.
He got off the seat like this.
Yeah. Hope you sue your dumbass.
Nah, think about it.
I just want to know.
What was in the car?
Because the mascot's of course.
What made him say, I'm like, knock this motherfucker out?
Marijuana is.
Yeah, think about it. Like, he went there, I'm like, oh, it's my time to knock this motherfucker out.
Yeah.
Because Robert Lopez, like, he used to play around with it, like you know, joking around. But that was like some real busy.
Like, that's you took
The
something.
mascots are they there for
They do a
entertainment.
fire.
Yeah,
They play, they fuck with you, they come on, yeah.
They did something to Jackson Hayes in D.C. Jackson Hayes had something done something in D.C.
You know, body check the guy.
They threw a fire in his face or something.
well, let's stick in Los Angeles for a trade that you might care about. We will see.
Stand through a fire to your face.
Let me ask you a question.
No, I host you. I'm not taking no questions. Just had enough of that. There's a big question. We all
You just
I made it through the trade deadline for another year.
We got Timmy, Action,
I'm trying to tell you, give us the snow time Lakers.
Dalton, Luca,
They're sending a message.
Jake, Louis.
Slow down, though. Black and East.
Never in the Laker history that bats.
Well, in the contemporary history.
Not since like the 70s.
George Mike is
Yeah,
yeah,
70.
that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Even back then, they was like, yeah, we good. We want the Negroes.
Don't give me Elgin.
The first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs.
But
The Knicks have a battle
question.
ahead. Can they even the series at 2 games apiece? They
There's a
know they
lot
can
of
win,
people in it,
and
right?
now must rise to the occasion with millions of fans looking on as they square off against
You
the
couldn't
Atlanta
find
Hawks.
nobody that can jump
Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
38 to 45.
It's game 4 of the Eastern Conference quarterfinals. Glad you could join
You
us
can
today.
pick them off the bench
And
somewhere.
tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks
I'll take
going
Matt
up
McCullough.
against the Atlanta Hawks
Matt McCullough.
at State
Yeah.
Farm Arena. With
I'll take
Stan
Matt.
Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on
You're
our
right.
sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan.
Because
So
he
with
got
Anthony
like-
sitting on the bench, this is the
That's
group
what-
Mike Brown has right now. We've got Gilgeous
That's
Alexander.
what-
LeBron James is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Hastings at the
Our
2.
team is the
And for
most
the Hawks,
unathletic
Harden
team.
out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's
Yeah,
Gasol.
this-
It's Durant, and it's Nowitzki into the 4 slot. Take a look at the Hawks.
Who does that there?
Greg, they have home court now. What do they need to do to take
I want to talk
advantage
about
of
another
this
trade.
opportunity?
These are the games where, you know, I
I'm going to steal and
make
play
big
a
shots because
How do you
two
take
plays
that?
either way.
So,
You can decide this thing. That's why you have to value every possession early.
Slippery is lost.
To Embiid. There's Hastings. No good on the 3. Harden the pass to Gasol. Nice hold movement here by Atlanta. The three-pointer, no good.
This ball.
And if they know what's good for them,
I think chronic stomach issues activated.
every time.
I think it could be EPI, a condition where the body doesn't make enough enzymes to fully digest food.
And when Harden's this
With
close,
every
he
remaining
wants
step,
to score.
take control.
Love his mentality.
Pancrease. Ease the symptoms of
One of the
EPI.
toughest teams.
Ask the doctor if pancrease
They
can
hit
help.
the 60-win mark.
Important safety information for pancrease. Pancrease is a prescription medicine that helps people digest food when their pancreas doesn't make enough enzyme. Take pancrease exactly as prescribed, usually with meals or snacks. Swallowed.
We're now joined by our
Here's your
sideline
reaction to a
reporter,
Warriors trade.
Allie
Now, I think the nigga, but
LaForce.
he
It's all yours.
to the Hawks for 2,000 days.
He spoke about their defensive schemes tonight,
I
especially
think
in
the fact that
relation
he
to
just can shoot both those guys
He
in
said
the
it's
doghouse.
essential that we limit his impact.
Think a lot of
We
good.
have to stay strong inside and not allow Davis to intimidate
I don't know if
us
it's starting with Brady, but you know when he first got there, he was
see if his
long.
guys can make it happen.
Like he was really like he was a real asset to the team, and then all of a sudden,
So
the
first
series
quarter
was
just
wasn't
over a minute and a half
useful.
in.
It seems like
Here's Hastings.
why think we could have that?
Poke loose.
What? Why think we could have
McMahon is drawn 1 or 2
I don't know. I don't know.
in the first quarter.
So it just seems like it's an outside. Like playing well, when it comes to the Warriors, it's up in the roof. So
Somebody standing right in his way.
finally see them guys leave, get a fresh start, especially Camino. Going to a young team, they rebuild, and he's of age of that core group, so hopefully he can find a spot. I know just mentally,
And where's the help?
for them to just to continue your career and one start your career is always feel good. Knowing we got a lead, that's cool, but I get to play the thing out and play a little bit.
Shot clock at
This was the
5.
career got very nasty.
There's the 3.
Over the past several months, he took the contract extension, team to deal with the team option in the second year. Him wanting to be traded. Warriors here, Mike Dunleavy Jr. saying there was no market. I ready to do the request. It's like, what do you think about John Nigga, Buddy Hill going to the Hawks? Chris Back Porzingis coming over to the Golden State Warriors.
On the way to the
Man,
paint.
getting ready. Shoot, especially
Fires for 3.
being in the corner and being able to be free. He ain't stressing no more.
Second basket of the night.
And he likes
One
to
guys
get
I
in
feel
rhythm
really for
early.
me. They going to Atlanta, they get a chance to play, the chance to show
Harden sets the big for Nowitzki.
who you are. And for Buddy,
He
you
finishes nicely.
know, you could use this trade as a key. So I don't understand why he gets put in certain situations because you need shooters type of era.
Hastings, the pass to
He
Davis.
was
Yes, that
one of the
goes
best
in.
shooters out. So
Wow, Davis putting on his hard hat and just going to work inside.
it's a big thought from the trade. Thought from the trade. I don't know what the Warriors doing.
The 3 ball.
Not getting young. You know, you
Good.
give
He's
up
off
2
to a
guys who
slow
can go for
start.
30.
1 for 4 so
And
far.
you get a nice, you know,
Hastings, no good.
yeah.
He's
I
certainly
mean, that's what the nigga was going for a team to play side of the league.
KD
He's a good coach, young player. He had a good young core over there. But, you know, he's definitely won that trade.
And, you know,
When
we
he
may
gets
see
back
this
to Venus,
all over the
he's
court,
only played
but he's still
65 games maybe one time in the last 10 years.
plus a beautiful touch.
You know, at
And
this
so
point,
Mike Brown calls a timeout.
what the
He's going
Warriors
to
is
have a
really doing and
discussion on
thinking,
the
but,
sideline.
you know, thank God Kaminga got out of there. Now he can really go to a system where they're young and, you know, the future is bright. And let's just go to the side of the couch with distinguished gentlemen from Oak Cliff saying, what do you think about Warriors finally ending the relationship with Jonathan Kaminga, sending him over to the Hawks along with Buddy Hield to Chris Top for the Vegas?
I'm happy for the kid, first and foremost, to be able to get out of a bad situation.
And New York with a change here
Pretty
too.
sure that this
Anthony's
Porzingis
checked
trade
in.
could have been made sooner. Yeah, but no, it's one thing that you took from it. Like people wonder, like Buddy Hield and Jonathan Kaminga, why they was in the doghouse. Those are two guys who didn't defer to Steph. He did. Like they, you knew when Buddy touched the ball, you knew he was going.
And the rebound goes to
It was some getting moment, but it was some truth there a couple years when Buddy first got there, and Steve Kerr was like, "Buddy, this Steph great shooter of all time. Like meet him like that." It was a joke, but it was some truth to it, right? So he never did. He never did defer to Steph, and you all know Jonathan Kaminga did well. So that's how they ended up at the end of the bench. Yeah, that part. They can talk about plus minus and they stand off that when they're on the floor. Cool, but it's what it is. But I'm happy for Jonathan Kaminga to go and play in front of up and coming. I'm saying the Atlanta crowd dope, man. Like they hard in that joint. The way he plays the game of basketball, they gonna embrace him. Don't know how much more.
It's a foul, really jump. You're gonna let him get that
going and continue his all-time three-point list. So, no, it's dope for JK, man, to be able to get out of it. That's what's up.
Last but not least, let's move over to Cemetery Lyric. Sean Johnson previously said Warriors were burning buildings, urged Jonathan Kaminga to run.
Time exists about every day I've ever been taking. When you get paid on your terms, we're on overtime. And your future starts to fight. That's when you're in. And I was talking about today.
Here's Hastings. He scores with that shot. Now he's 3 of 8.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
And it's Captain Clutch with the foul. That's his first foul. And the Hawks making a change here.
Move has now been made. Kaminga on the Hawks. What are your thoughts about the Warriors Hawks trade?
See the flame, you see the smoke, that motherfucker's collapsing as we speak. I told y'all those motherfuckers don't know what they're doing, man. Just be out there just going shit around. And getting Kaminga out was number one priority. I'm glad they did that. Atlanta being able to get some good pieces. I think they got a lot of good guard play. Daniels, Walker. They got McCullough, CJ over there. But adding Buddy and Kaminga on the wing. Still don't got that big that I think that they needed. That could help them. But they're gonna compete. I think that makes them a lot more competitive. With guys that can go out there and want to play, eager to play, haven't really played. I think that's what will make it exciting, especially Kaminga being able to run and jump out there with Jalen Johnson. I think those two are going to be a dynamic duo that we haven't seen coming. We didn't even see them surface like this, and I think that would be good for them. But for the Warriors, ooh, nasty. Nasty to still have Draymond, still have Al Horford, get Porzingis who's not playing. To have doubled down on Brandon Podziemski to get rid of Klay Thompson, you guys could have still had that core around. Man, it's a lot of nasty shit going on up there. A lot of the fans that I speak to that I know, they really upset. They don't know what's going on. They asking for Steve Kerr to get the fuck up out of there. So it's unfortunate, but I called it a long time ago, so it is what it is. Fuck them.
Welcome as in the Golden State Warriors organization, team, and record label.
Yeah, they got three of them. Play Porzingis, you got Quentin Post over there, Al Horford, and Porzingis. They're the same person. They're the same person.
See, Horford Porzingis won the ship with the Celtics.
Was like healthy. Well, he fit with Steph. If
Porzingis is healthy?
Yeah, I don't think it's a good fit.
So reports are he's supposed to come back into the lineup very soon. I think that's what helped the Warriors.
It's never been in question if he could play or not.
Yeah, but he get hurt for everything.
Dealing with injury, dealing with a mysterious illness that's been plaguing him.
Hello, it's your favorite sports funk here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry.
How you doing, my man? I'm doing great. I'm kind of recovering because somebody had me at a party last night. You know what I'm saying? And so, I mean, yeah, I know you do. You always do that.
I do that.
You always do that.
People say, well, how the host leave? I said, easy. I just walked up out of there. I mean, that thing, they closed. Hey, I had to get up out of there. I got to have an early day and I got a long day tonight. But how you doing, bro?
I'm doing all right, man. It's good to see y'all, man. Proud of y'all as always doing y'all thing. I watch y'all when I can, especially Nightcap, doing y'all things. So I said my boy just making noise and stuff. Winning top 10 across the board, handling this business.
Yes, sir.
Y'all mind saying that. Had I been in it as long as he had, the podcast work and all that, I'm following it.
I'm not saying, I'm talking about Giannis, and Ja. This girl moved to those two before the big report out there. Highly unlikely. It's highly unlikely. It's still possible, but highly unlikely. Giannis has 4 calf injuries over the last 2 months. Now, I'm a Knicks fan. So, long suffering, diehard Knicks fan. And I'm sitting up here and saying, why you always tease me about that.
I see the flip of that wrist.
Get Giannis. And then the calf injuries, another eliminate. I mean, wait a minute now, because here's the reason I'm really hurt, Steve. I'm telling you, get nervous. I'm telling you, get nervous. KD, calf injury, 40, 22, C. Brown, Halliburton, Tatum, Damian Lillard.
And we'll be right back after this.
The worst thing that can happen to the New York Knicks, you're going to have to trade these 2 players in the picks. And if you do that, and then Giannis can't go, oh, what a disaster. And I can't have that. And he's going to want a max extension this summer. That's right, and so I worry about that. In the case of John Morant, here's my problem. First of all of these cats that want to get on him for his troubles from years ago, stop that. Right. Just stop that. Young made a mistake. Let it go. Right. Damn, let it go. But here's what you can hold against him. I see no change. I see no change in this game. No evolving. No evolving. You shoot 20% of 3-point range. Did you know that that's the second worst 3-point shooter in the NBA?
Especially the number of blocks they managed to get.
At the second
Not
level,
easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
That's what he makes it what I'm saying to you is the way the game is now, you got to be able to be a perimeter threat. So he can get you 20 The problem is to get you to the next level, you got to be able to hit perimeter threats. Especially with him being the slimmest here. Yes. You got to be able to get guard. You can't shoot 23% for 3-point range. You can't do that. And so when I'm looking at this, maybe it's because of distractions, maybe it's because of not comfortable. But I'm not seeing any evolving in your game. Okay. And that's what I'm looking at. Not that he can't play. I know you're training coming on down there to a structured environment where the discipline is concerned. So man, oh my God, I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. But at the expense of him, because I ain't know that arena thing. You know what? Let me tell you why. Alejandro can shoot. He can spread the floor. If John can't shoot, then how can help him? How can help him? How does it help these other cats? You need to have somebody that can shoot from the outside to keep you honest. So when you come up with a defender that gives you big some space, you can't have a cat that's got to go to the hard. What the hell? When Ben Simmons was playing, this is an all-time player. I never hit one on this. Carmelo Anthony is guarding Ben Simmons. And then it's like a light bulb flash. And turns his face to Ben Simmons and switches to the paint. He said, what am I guarding him out there for? He'll never
They're beginning to just flat out fall
You
apart
gotta make
defensively right now,
somebody
especially
respect
on the
you
interior.
enough to guard you right from the back.
This game, everybody, I mean, only one player, and Jaden Daniels and Connor are friends. Well, the only two people that we had come across this desk and pick the Patriots to win this game.
It ain't gonna be me. Ain't gonna be me. Yeah. Hope that's not what you were beating to. Why you want that?
So right now it's 10-2. Everybody else, there's something else already told me who's doing that. It's 10-2 Seattle to win over the Patriots. What is it about the Seahawks that you love?
They're the most complete team. New England went against the Chargers, damn good defense.
Yeah.
They went against Houston, elite defense. They went against Denver Broncos, 68 sacks, 4 shy of the all-time record. I know you know about your Broncos. None of them were considered number one. It was Seattle. Right. That's the defense you got to go against. Then I'm looking at the Patriots offense that's only giving you 18 points per game in the postseason. Now, I understand the blizzard in Denver in the second half. Yeah. Right? But how you explain the first four possessions, you had 3 and outs in the first half. How do you explain the fact that you were struggling really to score against Houston? How do you explain the fact that you were struggling to score against the Chargers, but I'm supposed to believe you're going to score against Seattle? And then when I think about Njigba, I'm like, he ain't stronger, bigger, faster than nobody, but you can't stop him. He was wreaking havoc at Ohio State. Now look what he's doing in Seattle. That's why you let go of TK Metcalf as your number one option, because you could afford it. This brother been playing lights out. Sam Darnold suddenly looked like an all-world quarterback. Kenneth Walker, everybody talking about Sean being out. But let me tell you something, Kenneth Walker.
The ball's for fourth down. Is he in? Is he a touchdown?
I think I have just the thing for you guys. Everyone knows the playoffs are the most emotional time of the year, and you can get in on the action on DraftKings.
New customers bet $5, get $300 in bonus bets if your bet wins. The crown is yours.
He did rush over 1,000 yards. He did average 4.6 yards a carry. I'm like, how are we sleeping on him? We can't sleep on these brothers. I just think they're the most complete team. And I think the only shot New England has of winning this Super Bowl, they have to hold Seattle to 20 points or less. Because I don't see them scoring more than 20.
Yeah, they're gonna have to coach some turnovers.
That's right.
Now Sam Darnold has been great in the postseason. He's taking care of the football.
Yeah.
As long as he doesn't revert back to what we think and what we've seen him be, Stephen, I think they'll be fine. But go back and look at every team in the playoffs. Whoever's turned the ball over the most, they went home.
Okay.
By
the way, Drake May, 6 times, 3 lost fumbles, sacked 5 times each game. Oh, so y'all ain't even protecting him. And by the way, you see how Seattle get to the ball? You see how so you can run with the football, and he's showing that he can do that, particularly on first and second down.
Yes.
They use him on first and second down. So I get that part, but I'm like this. That ain't gonna work against Seattle. Absolutely. I can't see that happening. The only way is if Drake all of a sudden with Booty and Diggs is flinging that damn football, and all of a sudden we watching these cats throw the damn football. If I see that, that will change my mind. Right. I can't see that.
But the secondary for Seattle is so good.
Too good.
Exactly. Emmanuel, they're really good. Defensive line with D. Law and Leonard Williams and those guys. Man, they're really good. Ernie Jones, the forward, he's been a steal. He's been exceptional.
And then people are pointing to L.A. You scored 38 against them in the regular season in the overtime loss when they lost 38-37. They gave up 27 to L.A., in the playoffs. And I'm going like this. That was Puka Nacua out there catching that damn ball.
And Devontae.
You ain't got that on New England. No. I respect the hell out of Booty and Diggs, but you ain't that dude.
No. You're
not that dude. That's where I'm at with
it. And I like Drake May, but for me, and I don't have a vote, but if I had a vote, I'll vote for Matthew Stafford for the MVP.
The only problem here's the problem I have with Shannon Sharp, let's say Ocho. He had this problem all the damn time. Yeah. It's okay to say, Stephen A., you're right, I agree with you.
See, he tried to say he was listening to me. He was listening to me say that. You know what I'm saying? He was listening to me say Stanford the damn MVP. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But he'll say it. He'll just say it without saying it.
No, but you know there have been some that said Drake made.
Yeah, no. I don't. And listen, the Drake made problem in all seriousness. New England had the weakest schedule since 1999. The weakest schedule in the NFL since 1999. That's what the stats show. Then you got the Chargers. You depleted at your offensive line with 2 Pro Bowlers out. It's Slater and all. You go against Houston. Nico Collins is out. Schultz goes down in the second quarter. You go up against Denver. You got Jared Stidham, a backup quarterback. Not only is he a backup quarterback, he ain't throw a pass in 2023. Okay, and then on top of it, and on top of it, a blizzard came. Yeah. I mean, come on. You get a lot of luck. Yeah. A lot of luck.
But sometimes, Stephen, things have to go your way.
That's fair.
Things have to go your way.
That's fair. But usually that's not what goes down in the Super Bowl.
No.
Usually in the Super Bowl, it's about your skill. Yeah. And your will.
In a game like the Super Bowl, the momentum, you're going to get 2 momentum swings. Only 2.
That's what happened.
Whoever gets the momentum first, how much separation can you put between you and the team that doesn't have the momentum?
It's interesting. I love that question. Because I think that if you New England, you got to have a 10-point cushion.
I don't think that's enough.
And I'm saying, and I don't think you're gonna get the cushion. That's my point. I don't think you're getting the cushion.
Because we've seen Seattle come back from playing the Rams, and the Rams had what? 18.
Yeah, but the Rams defense wasn't New England's. That's the only thing. New England could get stops. Rams couldn't get no stops.
But the question is, New England's offense ain't the Rams' offense.
That's right. That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't have them win. That's why I don't have them win.
That's the problem. If they can run the ball, I like Henderson, I like Steve. They can run the football. But
everybody said, I put the final score 31-20. And everybody was looking at me and they said, well, you could bring up the defense. Why you got them scoring 31 points? And I said, because I think they're going to get too many bites at the apple because New England's offense is going to be able to do so much. So if you have the defense out on the field enough, eventually they're going to wear a break. Yeah, they're going to.
I think it might be a lower score than that. I might go 24-16.
And so I got 31-20. I got 31-20. High volume of scoring. The boy told me, tell you this is what the working class. And when I got class, I bought a punch it. No. He got me with he got me. I took my nightcap. And I was like this. I need a Oh, I would have got it. I would have got it.
You said, but no, you need to say the word.
Thanks to you. That party last night was no joke, my brother. I mean,
so when I come out of Miami, I already do nothing. I
already no party. And I ain't going to party. I got you down here. You got it for dinner. I got it. I'll take you up on it, dude. Okay, I'll take you up on it. I'm if I got you right out there. Such a I mean, this cabinet, Shannon, I can't find Shannon at the damn compliment thing. You good? Hey, what do you mean I'm good? I've been calling you by hours. You know, I can't catch you. You know? That nigga said it. That goes. I ain't mad at you, but I'm telling you this. Listen, I love living in Florida. And you don't smoke cigars, huh? No, smoked a few. Okay. I mean, one time, last time, it's been years actually. Last time I smoked a cigar, I was in a cigar bar with Michael Strahan. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But I'm supposed to feel me because it's cool. Yeah. It's cool. We go go by this jacket. I didn't want to go get. I want to go get a bite to eat. That's it.
He's off on the second.
I want to go get a bite to eat. No. You was going to no. You might want to No. I mean, there's a couple of spots that I want to go. Yeah, but I'll tell you what I do. I'll take you to a spot to eat.
That's one of the easiest shots.
It ain't just about eating. You know what I'm saying? It's all take you to the spot. Why can't I get friends that support?
You're going to get free of this. We are supporting. We're looking out for you. I mean, we're looking out for you. We really are. We really are. You know what I'm saying? We really are. We got you covered. Why do I need any other type of praise when I try to but you gotta look like a kid. I can't show you that. You working and going home. You're working some home families. Like that. You know, there's just days that go by that you don't leave the house.
Here's Arenas outside for SGA. Here's Davis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Paul Gasol.
In the back there, I don't go work out yet. Yes. I do. I got two. I got two. All right. So why do you got to go? I guess you know, let the nigga. So if I don't leave, welcome home. What? Jose Alvarado. So this is it. Are you? Jose Alvarado, but now he's with a winner. You like him when he was nobody watched the Magic. Love it. You will? Okay. I love Jose Alvarado. New York is obviously going to love Jose Alvarado.
Doesn't pick up Michael
He's a perfect player. Really, he's wonderful.
He gonna get the crowd pop.
He's a great addition to the perfect player for his role. Come in, play, give Jalen Brunson a little rest, can I make a light suggestion real quick? So first things first, three of us maybe show out Sunday, March 1st, not in Knicks Spurs. Last time we all went to a game together was Knicks Spurs early Wemby. He didn't do much, and in that moment I was like, that's not the dope. And then, but just think about it. Now, Tari's good. You got to make it. Somebody have to take it again. That was great. Now, he's back. Shoulder is healthy. He's a full participant. Love it. Feeling good. You know, rain. I think it was on here. That is very true. It's just bad news for the Seahawks. You're still on the bench completely on that side. This is an update on where you are because this is in South in Seattle. You don't know that. I had to balance out from the propaganda. I've been on the Patriots since week 4, but all of a sudden I'm a fool. Even more. But you said you've got an open mind. In my mind, I feel like I know what I'm picking, but I won't share it tomorrow, Friday. But I will say this, Nick, you know, I've been taking notes and listening to even our experts from the Super Bowl, the players and you guys. And Seattle is dominating. Like in the checklist. I mean, everybody's saying Trump just leads me to think Seattle's going to win. Everybody. All the players, Nick, Coach, everybody said, are you sure, Coach? Well, Coach, you're right. Coach sounds like he might pick the Patriots. And that was right. He's on the Tennessee. That's hard overhead. That's a Vrabel justification. Also, one upset alert this year. He was a good upset. But yeah, but most of the check, they say something like 14-3. But that doesn't mean that's how I'm going to go. We'll see tomorrow. But anyway, for this, look, obviously a healthy Drake May